I found a sold comp for about $100 on eBay of this book. Hey guys, Chris here, also known as Mr. Thrifter, and for those of you who don't know, I have a partnership with a local thrift store in which they give me free items to resell every single week. Now these are items that they either can't sell in the store or items that they just choose not to sell in the store. They're a church-run thrift store, so things like crude movies, violent video games, or controversial books, those are all items that they just choose not to sell. And instead of tossing those things into the dumpster, they give them to me to resell on places like Amazon, eBay, and I make YouTube videos about it. So it's a win-win in all directions, and that's exactly what we're doing today. We're going to that thrift store and seeing what they have this week, and I figured I'd bring the camera along to show you guys how this is all done and how this business of mine operates, essentially. It's probably mostly gonna be books, guys, I'm not gonna lie, but you never know what you're gonna find. So let's bring the camera along and see exactly what there is. Hi, here to pick up some books today.
Okay. Yeah, was the trailer open?
It's a great question.
It's open.
Oh, it's open. Yeah, there should be 6 boxes, Cindy said. Thanks. So when I get to the thrift store, they usually have all the boxes for me inside of their donation trailer. This makes for easy loading right into the car. Also, shout out to my dad for helping me with this week's pickup. So once I load all the boxes into the car, I usually head to my storage unit, but this week we were really hungry, so we decided to pick up a couple of slices of pizza. And my God, just look at that. So after lunch, I dropped off some packages and normally would head to my storage unit to dump off all the boxes, but instead let's bring them back to my garage and home and check them out over there. So here we are back in the garage, guys, and these are all the books that we got today. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes over here. I love the little notes that they leave on these boxes. For Bookman, don't throw out. It's always fun to just go through these. We got this clinical handbook of psychological disorders, 3rd edition. Let's give it a scan on the Amazon app. Yep, nothing here. Come to the kitchen. How about no? Cognitive therapy, basics and beyond. $58 this one. This one was once 58 bucks. This one has a rank of 500,000 and selling used for about $44 right there. Let's check this up on the US marketplace. All right, so under 1 million sales rank, not bad, and used for $9. So this one is definitely going to go into the Canadian marketplace. What's this? The sensory sensitive child. Practical solutions for out-of-bounds behavior. Ooh, pretty good rank as well. And this one is actually good. There's no one selling this new or used in for FBA, so that is a really good sign. Probably get 20 bucks out of this one, and that's going to go to Canada. So guys, if there's no indication of barcode or cover, you can always look and open the front cover here, and usually you get like an ISBN number right here. So there's a number right there. If you actually type this into the Amazon seller app, this book will pop up. So I'm going to do text to speech with my phone, so it's faster. 0671 535 609. And there we go. Popped right up. Cooking for Jack. It's kind of a high rank, so I'm going to pass on it, but that's just an easy way to find books if you can't find the barcode or if there's no cover. What's this big one? Ooh, we got Thomas Big Story book. All right, 15 bucks, not bad. Let's check to make sure that we make some profit over here. So 15 bucks, it's going to cost 60 cents to ship this where I am, and this cost me 0, so I'm going to make 3 bucks on this book. Now, 3 bucks is a little low for me, but maybe I'll toss it into the pile just in case there's not enough books. It's always good for a filler book. Ooh, we got our 50 Shades of Grey book. That is great. I like to see these. These are easy sellers on Facebook. So these books over here, guys, if you ever see these ones, there's usually a barcode in the back, but sometimes if you scan it, it will come up as, well, this one's actually coming up as the right book, but sometimes when you scan the back barcode, it doesn't actually come up as that book. And I'm sure some of you have experienced that problem. But the way you solve that is on the inside, the first cover, there's a barcode right there. If you scan that barcode will usually come up with the right book. Oh, here's a Dan Brown book, Angels and Demons. Again, I have so many copies of this book. This is a perfect example of a book that I would like to sell on Facebook because, as you can see, it's got a great rank of 17,000 in FBA books. What I'll do is I'll put it in my Facebook pile and I'll try to sell it on Facebook for like $5 because of the sole purpose that it has a good sales rank, which means that it's probably a popular book. So that the chance of it selling on Facebook is higher than a book that doesn't have a good sales rank. Okay, we got Matched. All right, let's give this one a scan. Ooh, this one has actually a pretty good rank. $15 new, $11.81. So yeah, $11.81. Let's see if I'm making any money with that. I'm only making $1.26. This would be a perfect example of a book that I would try to sell on Facebook because I could sell it for $5 and make all of the profit there. The Lovely Bones. So these books actually look like pretty good, like a nice, crisp books. Another really good rank, 25,000 rank. And let's check out this one here. This one is selling used for $9. So this would be another Facebook book. Now I got a free box here. Free box to add to my boxes for eBay. All right, let's start the next box. The Guy I'm Not Dating, a novel. All right. No sales rank. I always give the books a skim through, even if they're not worth anything, because sometimes you'd be surprised at what people keep in their books. Loom Magic Extreme. This looks like a book for me. All right, we got The Far Side by Gary Larson. Ooh, this looks pretty vintage. Ooh, it's got a great rank. 43,000, new for 14, used for 10. This is a great Facebook book. I see a bunch of Miley Cyrus. You guys see in the box right here, there's a bunch of Miley Cyrus books. We got Miley Cyrus, Miles to Go. We got Hannah Montana. And then we got a Justin Bieber book over here. Let me just go through these real quick. Hannah Montana, Rock the Waves. Yeah, just like I thought. Not worth anything. But I might make a lot of these if there's more of them. So let me just scan this one. This one has a pretty okay sales rank. This one is selling new for $35 and used for $9.98. So what I might do with this is I might just put these two together and try to sell these maybe together. You know, $5 or $10 for both. And hopefully somebody buys it. Children of the Lamp, the Act 10 Adventure. This rank is kind of high, but it sells used for about $15. So that's definitely worth it for Amazon. Ooh, Elton John. An Elton John book. Again, like I don't even know why they give me half of these books. These books would sell. That's an Elton John autobiography. The sales rank is not good though. But anybody who likes Elton John would enjoy this. I'm going to toss that into the Facebook pile because the sales rank is not good, but it's Elton John. People know who that is. It's a autobiography of somebody who's really famous. Anyone who wants to read an Elton John book, I'm going to give them a great deal, and they're going to maybe potentially want to buy that book. Tim Allen, Don't Stand Too Close to a Naked Man. Another one that's really decent rank, but not enough money to be making on Amazon. So this is why Facebook Marketplace is really important, because I actually make more sales sometimes on Facebook Marketplace with cold hard cash than I do on Amazon. If you guys have realized this by now, the Amazon pile is actually smaller than the Facebook pile, and that's actually not a bad thing. It's crazy because sometimes I actually sell more books through Facebook Marketplace and make more money that way than I do with Amazon. Amazon, don't get me wrong, it's still really good, but sometimes, just depending on the day, I make more sales through Facebook Marketplace than I do with Amazon. Just keep that in mind. I'm flying, Jack. I mean, Roger. There's a cartoon book. That is a pretty good rank. And there's no one selling it used. But it's selling new for $13.69. I could sell this for like $13 or $12.99. Let's try $12.99. $12.99. 60 cents ship. I'm making $4.51. That's doable. I will accept $4. Let me just put this into the Amazon pile. The Mohawk. There's always weird stuff inside books sometimes. This is, I guess it goes with this book. There's a drawing here. Okay. So this book over here, I've seen a gajillion times. This is a book that I always get in every single one of my book pickups. So it's got a great rank. It's an amazing rank. It's very popular. It just doesn't sell for anything on Amazon used. So this one I'm going to put into the Facebook pile and deal with it later. We have a Stephen Colbert, I Am America book. It's got a cool little bookmark tag thingy. That's pretty cool. Let's give it a scan. Okay, it's okay sales rank. And it's selling, it's too high of a rank, and it's not really making enough money. So, but this is a good book. This is another type of autobiography that I will put with the Facebook stuff because he's a recognizable name, and I might lot a bunch of autobiographies into one lot, and it makes it look more appealing that way. Oh, You Are a Badass: How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. I think I've actually read this book. This book is a book I've read. I actually don't have it on my shelf, so you know what? If it doesn't sell well, I might I might keep it. But as I'm looking at this, this sells for this has a 407 rank in books, $21 new, $13.91 used. This actually might sell pretty well. So if I sell this for $13.90 and I put the shipping for 60 cents, that's $4.57 profit, and it's probably going to sell really quick because it's a popular book. So that's an easy, almost $5 profit right there. I'm actually probably going to keep this and read it. I want to keep it on my shelf for a little while before I give it a sell. All right, what else we got in here? We got Young Leafs, The Making of a New Hockey History. So yeah, these ones, like, I don't know why they give me half of these books. These books are, look, like, this is a pretty good sales rank. $26.29 new and used $11. Not enough money to be made there, but this is definitely a Facebook book. These ones, like another Dan Brown book down here. Look at this. Like, there's so much potential in this box right here. Cognitive Behavioral Therapy for Dummies. I think I've actually sold this one before. Oh, look, there's a bookmark. I love collecting these because I use every bookmark that I find in these boxes here. I use these bookmarks for my own bookshelf in my room. This book I think I've actually sold before. It's got a great rank and it sells used for $22. So that's definitely an Amazon book, and I was not surprised because I have sold that book in the past before. The Last Emperor. It's got a pretty decent rank, 243,000, and there's no one selling it at all right now. I might actually just toss this into an Amazon box. It's a good box filler. Dan Brown, The Lost Symbol. So here's another Dan Brown book. I don't think I have this one, so I might keep it. 74,000 rank. Now, I definitely have seen this before because it started on used. So when you scan a book and you go to the, like, usually when you scan a book, it brings you to this screen. You tap the book that you think you have, and it will usually always start on the new tab. This one started on the used tab because I had looked up used listings of this book in the past, which means that I've actually seen this book in the past. So that's a good indication that I might just put this up on Facebook, or I might add it to my Dan Brown book collection, which is not here. It's actually at the storage unit. All right, we got American Dirt. Let's give that one a scan. Sometimes it just looks like a book is like, ooh, 91 rank in books. That is a top seller for sure. Oprah's Book Club, usually books are pretty good like that. $13.89. This is going to be a good seller here. $13.89, 60 cents a ship. I'm going to make $3 on it. But you know what? Usually I would hesitate about sending in a book where I only make $3 profit. But because of the rank is 91, I'm pretty much guaranteed to, as soon as this book hits the warehouse, it's going to sell. So my worry about how long it's going to wait there is gone. Let's take a look. Ooh, Megyn Kelly Settle for More. Megan Kelly. I know her. She looks familiar. 249,000. That's not bad. $33 new. $9.98. So this is like, this almost looks new. Like, honestly, it's like not even, like, it looks like it was not even read, honestly. So part of me wants to sell this as new. Obviously, I can't do that though. But this is going to go into the Amazon pile with the other autobiographies, and that should do pretty well over there. And then this last one in here, Mark Manson, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fudge. I think I've seen this one too. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a scan. So here is a hardcover version of this book, and $33 new and $31 used. That is great. And the sales rank is 1,000 in books. So this one doesn't have a dust jacket, but it is this book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fudge, and this one has selling used for $31, and that's really, really good. So that's a no-brainer for Amazon Canada. All right, let's move on to the next box, and this one actually looks pretty interesting. So these ones look like they're all the same author, LaHaye Jenkins. Let's just go ahead and see what these individually sell for on Amazon, because either way, if these don't sell on Amazon, I'm just going to sell these as a bundle through Facebook or eBay. Yes, here's a high rank, 700,000. It's got a lot of great reviews, so that's a good sign. Well, here's a decent rank, 244,000, and it sells new for 55 and used for 13.78. Oh, look at that rank, 66,000 rank, $25 new, $10 used. Yeah, these are all an average of like $10 books. This has a really good rank, 126,000 rank, and $11 used. So all these are $10 books right over here. So right now there's 4,200 for sale. And let's see the selling price, or the solds for these. 754 sold, so that's actually not bad. Here's a complete set of 16 of them that sold for 126 bucks. So this is like almost a $100 profit just based off just these books alone. Now you got to look at this one right here. This one, ooh, new for 12 bucks and used for $13.99. Somehow it sells more used than new. That's obviously not true. I'm just gonna put this with the Facebook books. Ooh, we got Lord of the Rings Return of the King photo guide. That is interesting. That's pretty cool. It's got a high, super high rank. I might keep that for myself. Just put that on my shelf. That's pretty cool. This is the last box here. These look like all crap books, to be quite honest. These don't look like they're worth anything. I'm going to go through these and just see what's in here. All right, guys. So I went through the last box, and I initially thought that there was nothing good in there, but boy, was I wrong. These 3 piles are all books that work to resell. The first pile is a pile of books that works well for Facebook. There's a bunch of books that don't really sell well for Amazon, but they have great sales ranks, so they all work for Facebook. And these are mostly themed indigenous books. A lot of indigenous themed stuff that I found inside of this last box. The second pile is for books that I'm going to be selling on Facebook, on Amazon, and these ones are all amazing. Like, they're amazing sales ranks. All sales ranks that sell within 100,000 to 200,000 rank, and they all sell for about $20 and up. There's so many awesome ones here. I'm just so happy that I could probably make a full box of stuff to send into the warehouse now. But this last pile is arguably the coolest one. So these 2 books right on top are part of a 2-volume set. This is called The Power of Alphabeth. Power of Alphabeth. And I think this is like a Hebrew type book. And I'm not entirely sure if this is a story or if this is a teaching or whatnot. But it's cool nonetheless. The only thing with this one is that there isn't too many sold listings on... Actually, I couldn't find any sold listings on eBay of this book, but there are people selling this for anywhere from like $30 to $40 to $100 for just the second volume. So that was pretty cool to find. But this one right here is probably the coolest find of the day. I saw this book on Amazon and people were selling it for about $500 on the platform. And I doubt it's worth that much money, but I saw people selling this on eBay for more reasonable prices, and I found a sold comp for about $100 on eBay of this book. Now this is really, really dirty, as you can tell. I'm probably gonna have to clean it up a little bit, but that is still cool nonetheless, considering I got all of these things completely for free today. So those are all the awesome finds that we found at this week's pickup, and that's just 1 week. I do this every single week, guys. That one book for $100 literally sold so quick that have you guys ever done this where you see an item that doesn't have a lot of selling history? So because it doesn't have a lot of selling history, you put the price a little bit lower, but then it sells like right away. Don't you ever feel like, I should have put it higher. I should have put that price a little higher. I'm okay with it. I got that book completely for free and it sold literally under 12 hours for $60. Like I'm not going to think about it too much. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Liking the video or thumbs upping the video, whatever you want to say it, really helps the algorithm. It really helps this channel grow, and I appreciate it very, very much. If you haven't already as well, click that little subscribe button, and I would appreciate that even more so, I would say. But yeah, until then, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Get out of here. The video's over. What are you still doing here? Leave. Leave, idiot.